First of all, I'm Mohammed Zakir, and I'm speaking on behalf of Analytics. I'm basically the CTO in Analytics, and today I'm here to speak about AHR demographic-based hiring platform, which will be a next-generation-based complete hiring solution for any country or for any organization or for any employee that is looking for a job. So let us look into a current situation in Kuwait. If you look into current situation, demographic imbalance is one of the biggest problems over there. And as we all know, expats make up to 70% of the population in Kuwait. That's around 3.4 million compared to the 1.4 million Kuwaiti population. And the government has initiated measures to resettle Kuwaitis in public and private sectors. And as part of that, a lot of laws, a lot of reforms are going on. And they have decided to impose, as we all know, they have decided to impose a limit for expatriate workers, and if they violate, they are planning to put on bans and fines for the same. And also, we know that when we regulate the number of expatriate workers, because there are a lot of expatriate workers in Kuwait, and they're holding many positions, and if we try to decrease that in a drastic manner, then it can really affect the economy and the social and service needs of the country. So we need to do that in a controlled and in a proper way to ensure a proper demographic balance. So the problems which the current hiring systems or current hiring methodologies in Kuwait, which we have, is as follows. One of them is a lack of technology to forecast or give insights to the number of expats working in Kuwait. So currently there is no solution to know exactly how much expats are working in which all sectors, or how they're distributed, or what's the demographic ratio compared to the Kuwaitis in an individual company, how many Kuwaitis are working, how many normal workers are working. So there are no measures currently to know those data in real time, and thus the government is not being able to properly manage these situations. So if they have a proper insight of how much working, how many Kuwaitis are working in individual organizations, they will be able to take actions more accurately and in a more productive manner. So that's one of the problems which the current situation has. And also, we are not being able to forecast the employee requirement in coming months. So that's also an issue, because this can also lead to demographic imbalance, because when there is a sudden need, then the organizations will turn to the different options. That means getting expert workers or getting less experienced workers for the same post. So that's one of the issues. Also, there is a lack of technology to automate hiring. That means companies of the firms currently does not use sophisticated technology to automate their hiring processes. This leads to a large influx of expert workers, and also there's a lot of imbalance in hiring, because it's all done by humans, it's all done by individual persons. So there's no technology to regulate such things. So that's another problems which is being faced by the hiring methodologies presently. Also, there is no umbrella forum that is for all HR problems. That means there's no one platform serving all of them. That means the government, the organizations, or the people who are seeking for jobs. There's no one platform for more of this. The older solutions are scattered. So that also is a big problem in the hiring thing. That means there is no standard way for hiring. There's no standard methodology for hiring for organizations, and for even for job seekers, there is no fixed place for seeing all the job opportunities. They have to go through different ways to see whether there is a vacancy. Maybe it can be through newspaper or through any other means, or through social media or through LinkedIn. So there is no one platform or one way for all of the stakeholders to follow, or there's no platform. So that's one of the other problem. And also, the fourth biggest problem is human intervention or hiring. We all know in most of the companies, where it's the HR managers or the people inside the company that takes decision regarding the hiring. And this can always, this can most probably lead to, we can say, biasing or inclination towards the recruitees. Maybe for example, maybe there is a relative of the recruiter in the candidate list, and maybe he can show a bias towards him, or maybe his nationality is there in the candidate list. Maybe you can show inclination or biasing towards them. So as one of the other problems which we face in the hiring. So that's these all are the problems which we have been kind of facing in this sector. So the solutions what we propose, or what we try to bring to the table, is a one-stop solution or one-stop platform for all of the hiring processes. And this platform will be backed by the technology. It will be overlooked by the technology, and the decisions will be taken with the help of artificial intelligence, thus making very less human intervention into the work process and making it more systematic. Making it more systematic. So one of the first features of the product what we propose is a dashboard for insights and forecasts. So with our platform, there will be a section for the government to view the current demographic data in the jobs. So there will be a single dashboard where every data about the expats or natives are visualized, and they will be able to go through the charts or go through the graphs, and they'll be able to easily identify how much expats are working for and in which sector they're working. In individual company wise also, they'll be able to know how many expats are working, how many normal people are working. So the government will be having a window to the entire work data, or the demographic distribution of who are working, or the government will be having the whole data on what the current situation of employment is in the country. So we will be having a dashboard for that. And also we are introducing the concept of video CV. The purpose of a CV in this format is to highlight a candidate's skills and experience while giving employees insight to their personality. So they will be, instead of just giving a word or PDF of their CV, they will be recording a video in your platform, and this video will be analyzed by the artificial intelligence for their confidences, or how they are speaking, whether they are trying to lie or not, or how confident they are, or how fluent they are in speaking. So all of those traits will be analyzed by the AI through this video. So that's the other main feature of our solution. And as I told you, it's a one single platform. So with this single platform, the companies as well as job seekers as the government officials will be able to manage everything under this platform. The job seekers will be able to look for jobs through our portal, and they will be able to apply for jobs. The organizations will be able to make hiring through a platform. They will be able to simply create a job or vacancies in our platform and make this all systematically. In case of organizations, their hiring process will be more systematic, their hiring process will be more organized, and it will be more easier for them, because most of the analysis is done by the AI, and only the insights will be shown to them. So in case of decision making and time saving, it will be really of advantage to the organizations. And in case of government, they will be able to know everything in real time. They'll be able to forecast the job demands in the future. So it's all possible through one platform. And we also introduced AI-based hiring technology. As I told you, the video CV is one of the steps for that. So AI-based hiring technology automates the hiring process for the companies, And it will be all done with the help of an artificial intelligence, which oversees all of this. It analyzes the video, it analyzes how the candidate is being spoken, and then it shortlists the people. And the way it gives the final list to the employee, to the company, will be based on the demographic ratio that is being set. That means if there are 100 applications, and if the set ratio for the company is like seven expats and 3 Kuwaitis, then the final list will be based on those ratios. The AI will filter that out, and it will be selected automatic. There's no biasing, or there's no human intervention in that. So that ensures a proper job distribution in the country. And also there is an option for an SOS button for reporting grievances. That means the expats or the native that is working in a country, if they have any kind of grievances, or if they face any kind of any difficulties or something against the law, they can directly report it to the required authorities and get help from them through the platform. So there's an option for that too. So in case of Ministry of Employment, they will be able to view all kind of grievances from the employees, and they will be able to take action in a more efficient way. Also, there's a AI-based chatbot inside that will be there inside the platform. So it will be there to answer all kind of your questions and all kind of grievances which you have, and the chatbot will be answering you all kind of questions which you have, general questions which you have regarding the whole hiring processes, or let it be anything about the platform, let it be anything about the government, let it be anything about the whole hiring process. The AI chatbot will be able to answer everyone. Anything. Yeah. So who is this for? This is largest users, as I told you, via expats or native job seekers. They'll be able to enter the information into the platform. They'll be able to upload their video CV, and they will be able to attend the job interviews through our platform. They'll be able to view jobs or vacancies according to their qualification. So that's all about expats and native job seekers. And in case of employer or corporates, they'll be able to, as I told you, they'll be able to automate their hiring process, and they'll be able to save a lot of time which they spend for hiring. They'll be able to reduce the human intervention. That means there's no means of biasing or towards any candidates. It will be all done by the AI, and only the skillful person will be selected, and they'll be able to hold the positions. Yeah. So also they'll be able to get a curated list of job aspirants in order of the demographic ratios, just thus solving the issue of demographic imbalance in the country. Yeah. So, and in case of government, they'll be able to track everything related to HR. They'll be able to get insights in words and in form of graphs, and also they'll be able to get forecasts of they'll be able to do forecasting on different metrics, such as the upcoming job demands in the upcoming months, and they'll be able to bring on strategies or plan anything according to that. So that's all about the platform. Any questions? I'll be happy to answer.